Hello, welcome to the Real Internet Come Forth YouTube channel. My name is Antoinette Smith and I am your author. Welcome to the Meet the Author session live. Remember my new book release, My Jesus Experience. It is now available on the market at Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Google, Apple iTunes, Walmart.com, Indigo, Books A Million. It comes in paperback and digital version. Each book comes with its own bookmark. If you send me proof that you have the book, I will mail this out to you on metallic paper, y'all. Glitter. Isn't it beautiful? And thank you for your continuous support of my products. And to remember, we are still on the Real Internet Come Forth book series. We are in volume 5 and 6, people. We are moving full steam ahead. We are in volume 5 and 6. And remember, each book comes with its own bookmark. Get your bookmark, get your book so I can send your bookmark. And each book comes with its own loyalty card. The Real Internet Come Forth comes with a loyalty card. If you buy the first 3 books, I will give you the 4th book free. I will mail you a signed copy, okay, with your loyalty cards. The Behind the Scene book series comes with its own loyalty card. 5 separate books. You buy the first 4, I give you the 5th book for free. Okay? And to remember to stay posted. I have more books coming out this year. So, we are going to do a live reading today from the new book, y'all. Volume 5. Okay, so Volume 5 is titled Years of Isolation. Years of Isolation. See the cover? I'm unraveling, coming out the grave, y'all. Okay. Years of Isolation, Volume 5, and it is aged 27 to 30. And it is Move to Mississippi and Leave All That I Know, Genesis 12, 1 and 3. So I'm going to do like I always do. I always read all the chapters to you. And then I choose a chapter and read from. Remember to send your questions in. Send your questions, your comments, and concerns in. This is going to be the Meet the Author sessions for this year, y'all, 2021. Okay? Chapter 1, Leap of Faith. Chapter 2, The Process Begins. Chapter 3, Tug of War, Spirit versus Flesh. Chapter 4, Open Windows. Chapter 5, Open Windows and Doors. Chapter 6, I indulge myself into sin. Chapter 7, my children are adjusting. Chapter 8, my husband is out of prison. Chapter 9, my relapse and accident. Chapter 10, God heard the cry of my children again. Chapter 11, will I trust God totally? And chapter 12, test of faith and the rebuild. All right, those are our chapters. And I'm going to read from chapter 2. And it is titled, The Process Begins. Remember, this is from age 27 to 30. This book right here, volume 5. Okay? And then we'll get to volume 6 later on. Okay, the process begins. We arrived in Western Mississippi, and my cousin was here to pick us up from the bus station. Lord, that was a long ride. Thank God I'm home. Excuse me. I felt a sense of peace and could relax. We made it to my aunt's house, and the one that helped raise me. She was smiling from ear to ear, and me as well. She said, welcome home. I said, yes, ma'am. Oh, and I'm glad to be back, and I'm not leaving anymore. I really meant that. And God was going to hold me to those words. I didn't know it at the time that I spoke them, but I really needed to stay and change. Now, just because you have a desire to change for the better, and it's God's will for your life, everything will not come easy. So work accordingly to how you plan it. The children and I took a bath, and my aunt had cooked us dinner. We ate and talked. I called my mother to let her know I had arrived safely. My aunt was like, now I don't know these 2 little ones, meaning my baby girl and my baby boy. When I lived here before, I had 3 children. Now I have 5. Lord have mercy. I am such a different person from who I was 7 years ago. My aunt and cousin didn't have a clue all the events that took place in my life these last few years, even now. My aunt and I talked while the children played. She said, I don't know what was going on in Illinois, and I don't care, but I know your daddy worried the H out of me about you to get home. I mean, he worried me. I said yes with tears in my eyes because I knew it was true. I loved my daddy and he loved me. I was his baby. He knew I was going through since he had been gone, even his stay in prison. I was going through since he had been gone. Okay, I read that part. Even his stay in prison. I was going through, but his death, that took me to a whole nother realm in my mind. Words couldn't express the mental anguish and turmoil I felt. So my aunt said, well, you're home now for good. I said, yes, indeed. I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and I was thinking and praying, Lord, you know my situation. I am a fugitive on the run in 2 counties on probation and court ordered to go into inpatient rehab, which I didn't show up for. So I have a warrant out for my arrest for that too. I know I made the best decision for me and my children, and I know you agree with me because you provided the means for my children and I to get here. I thank you for answering my prayers and to get us safely and so saving my life. Forgive me for all the wrongs and help me to do better. I know I can't ever go back to Illinois, so grant me the stability and contentment to stay. Help me to get through the withdrawals of all my drug use. And the Lord began to give me instructions, begin to fast like you used to. 3 days a week, no drinking. I can smoke cigarettes and weed for appointed time. Go to church and Bible study. Read my Bible daily to get strong in the Lord. Walk daily. Get me some gospel music. In other words, I had to start my walk with God over. Increase my prayer life, obey every word, and I will stay free. I said, yes, Lord. So I immediately began to read my Bible again and choose the days that I would fast and the times that I would walk. This wasn't anything new to me because it used to be my lifestyle. But the trouble was, it's been 6 or more years since I practiced this. So the fight was strong. It's going to take time because I have to detox from a lot of sin, lust, and addictions. My mind was so far to the left, but inside I knew I would get there. I also knew that in a matter of days, once the drugs were off, I got out of my system, I would be flooded with emotions. See, the drugs suppressed my emotions and allowed me to escape my reality for a short period of time so I couldn't feel them. That's why it's called a mood altering substance. It alters the mood that you in to change how you feel. I had detoxed from drugs enough times to know the effects of them. But what I didn't know was how long it would last this time. If I was in Illinois, I could get a bag of crack or heroin once in a while to help me along the way. But here in Mississippi, I can't get nothing. As far as I know, the weed here was not good. So I was having anxiety about that because I was not trying to go crazy here. I didn't know if my health would fail me from the years of drug abuse. I felt so ashamed and guilty from stealing and lying and putting my children through hell. Now I had taken them away from their family again. I couldn't promise them that I would ever take them back. Lord, they don't have a clue what is going on, and I got to trust you for real now. If you don't help me, I won't be helped. I got to smoke a blunt now. So I am going to end that chapter right there. Remember, this is The Real Internet Come Forth, Volume 5, and it is titled The Years of Isolation, age 27 through 30. Okay, so we're going to be reading from that for the next couple of weeks. And also, I don't have any questions this week, y'all. So y'all need to send me some questions in so I can answer them. All right? So remember, until we meet again, God gets the glory and I tell the story. Goodbye.